can feel the pressure, actually. It's hard to go down in a game like that. A bit embarrassing. You saw he was very tweaked by that one. He was definitely not happy losing that one. And he's got to keep it together as well. He just needs one more win. But if Scarlett takes it, it's going to go to Game 5.
Well, I think anything can happen now, Brendan. Anything at all.
Anything can happen. You are totally correct, Moonblade. And we are about to jump into this one. I'm happy to see Scarlett in good spirits. She may, play just a bit looser from this point on. But we're going to have to see. We're jumping right into set number 4 here on Nimbus between TY and Scarlett. Up here in the top right in the red, the Zerg player, it is Scarlett. Looking good from her last win.
Yep, getting a win on the scoreboard. Has to win 2 more, though, to get through. And in the bottom left here, we are seeing the Terran player, TY. On match point. On a pretty decent map for him, though it is cross map. I would definitely say it's a little bit easier for Zerg from these positions.
She was so embarrassed.
She's like, just looks down like,
She's like, oh, God.
I'm just going to pretend I never saw that.
It can be a funny, interesting situation when you bring people who have never been on camera to a studio and they get put on camera. They're always just like, oh, God, no, no.
Yeah, it is pretty funny seeing how everyone reacts to it.
I just remember bringing some friends down to the GSL studio when I first came out here and got a very similar reaction.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always just embraced it, Valdez. I just embraced it.
You got to give the peace sign.
Give the peace sign or the other way around peace, which seems to be what cool people do.
The other what is the other way around
like,
peace?
Like you got peace and then you turn it around and whatever that is, like you look gangster doing it.
Isn't that like a curse in England? I think it is.
I think so, but people do it anyway.
Yeah,
I've done it many times.
Yeah, that you do that a lot.
In
actually.
Australia, we call it the forks.
The forks?
The forks. Like a
fork. The forks.
Forks, sorry. Yeah. But I see like all the K-pop stars do it out here, so it must be cool.
I guess it is. I mean, if you're doing it, it's cool. I'm not gonna hold that against you.
I'm not gonna argue with that, Brendan. But
yeah.
Valdez, sorry. Keep getting that wrong, man.
Brendan Valdez, yeah.
Brendan Valdez. We are seeing 15 hatch from Scarlett going into that 15 pool.
Not too surprising on this map.
A lot harder to all in on this map. Look at that choke point at the ramp. It is incredibly difficult to try and find that way in. So we might actually see Scarlett go for just a straight-up game.
You think so? I mean, on every map we've seen so far, she's been aggressive in one way or another. Even on King Sejong, she just went for a 9 pool and tried to play straight up from there. I mean, she did go 2-base Vita, which is not the straightest play, but she has definitely been playing a bit non-standard this entire series.
Well, I'm just trying to think of what she could do on this map. This map alone is just it's a whole other ball game because of the way the ramp is, the way the bases are. There's no like exposed natural on this map compared to like Foxtrot or Deadwing or anything like that. Mm-hmm. There is like a little choke to get into the main base, and then the natural's at the back. So it can make for a much harder sort of aggression on this map.
32. Scarlett is getting her gas here. She does stop at exactly 100. It's going to be for circling speed. Going to control this big map.
Well, it could actually be for a lair.
She does continue mining. Actually, I think you may be correct.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see if she's going to make a circling speed, because she would normally have made it by now. She does have more than enough minerals for it.
That's the thing,
Maybe she also could have just forgotten it. She is making extra queens, 3rd and 4th queen. And yeah, no Zergling speed just yet. I want to see a Nidus, Brendan.
Yeah, that is something you can do.
I want to see a Nidus. I think that could be the one piece of aggression we do see from Scarlett on this map. But would she dare? Would you dare, Scarlett?
I think she would.
Well, still no Zergling speed. Extra queens.
There we go.
Oh, okay, she forgot. Never mind. Damn it.
I'm like, she's rushing in festers. I saw this. No, I don't know.
You still need a lair for that, Valdez, so I don't know, man. But we are seeing 2 creep queens as well. So she's going to get nice creep spread past that 3rd base towards the 4th. Something very important on this map, and something also very hard to do on this map. Because of I mean, look at for example the 4th bases that Scarlett has to choose from. They're all towards the middle of the map, kind of awkward angles, and Terran kind of has their pick of where they want to push from.
And they're very far away from even her main base or the 3rd base.
Yeah, it's a very kind of awkward base to take. So we'll have to wait and see what she's got planned. If she's going to be aggressive, or she's going to try and creep spread out there and just hold on and defend.
Oh,
we are
seems like we need a pause.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the dealio is. We did see a keyboard fail from Flash in recent times. Will that be the case again, Valdez? I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know. It didn't seem so because she did type in PP. So
that is actually a fantastic point.
Yeah. And immediately we do have the ref in there. Of course, usually we do have them run in. The Casper refs are very good about this kind of thing. They immediately jump in.
Well, it'd be pretty bad if they took their time.
They just like stroll over there.
This is a live show, Valdez. I don't know,
We're
man.
on live TV. They just like take their time. They get fired the next day.
Outside having a smoke and stuff. I don't know. That'd be horrible. But looks like it is getting fixed up. So it shouldn't be too long now. It was a hockey. She's going to get a warning, but she did mess up her hockeys.
Yeah.
So she'll be okay. She can resume. The game will resume in just a moment once she's got it all fixed up.
Interesting that this wasn't a problem in the other games.
Yeah. Well, might be the one macro game we see from her. Which could be it, Brennan.
She's like, I'm going to need that key.
So I'm going to have to hockey a 4th hatchery, so I don't know. Like, it could be.
It very well may be, you know.
You know what? I'm going to ask her after what the hockey was and why did it take 4 games for her to realize. 3rd base is almost finished for Scarlett.
Yeah, we are back in game, guys, so we will get that on screen shortly. There we go. We got a drop coming across the map.
Yeah, drop into Banshee. We did see this in the other games. I believe, was it Dream that did this? He might have done this.
Yeah, I think it was Dream.
Yeah, a nice transition there, and can't really catch you off guard. We do see how many Zerglings on the map? Only a couple of Queens as well. We see 6 Zerglings on the map, 4 Queens. This drop could actually do a lot of damage.
She's totally not ready for this. Can easily take out that Queen and can get to work on the drones as well. But the 3 Queens come up, and the aliens are running in the front.
Oh, no.
Here they come. There's 6 of them, and there's nothing to defend except some Zerglings. But that's not enough. They do have speed, so it makes it a bit easier. But the Marines are not even fully cleaned up right now.
Yeah, the Marines stay strong, and we are seeing more drones go down as well as an Overlord. While this is all happening, 9 drones ended up getting toasted with the help of those Hellions. And a very, very clean run by there from TY. A bit of a repeat of game 1.
Yeah. Loses all the Hellions, but it was more of a distraction. He was able to get some damage down, mostly with the Marines, but some with the Hellions. And now Scarlett is actually committing to double Spore Crawler here at the back.
Yeah, and the Banshee follow-up, just claiming a few more kills. 2 so far.
Mm-hmm. Now Hellions looking to be dropped towards the Nats.
This is not going to happen. Not with this Zerglings here. Unless he gets a great sort of shut off. Nope, not going to happen.
Immediately run away.
Upgrade advantage for Scarlett at this point. Nothing has been started for TY just yet. And Stim only just begun as well. Whereas
Spire.
We do see the Spire, has begun. And finally the 3rd base of Scarlett is actually getting droned.
Yeah. Gonna want to take those gases as well. Eventually here. But not much gas mining in the main even. 2 Banshees now moving towards that 3rd base. I don't believe there was a Spore.
No Spore just yet, and a very damaged Queen that will get focused down if TY notices in time and gets close enough. So this could be bad. Queen looks like it's going to retreat for now. And Banshee's not going to commit to it. Just simply try and find the drones TY can.
Starting to spread that creep. Part of the reason Scarlett didn't take even more damage from that Hellion run by with the Marine drop was because she did have a lot of Queens out on the map. She had about 4, I think.
Yeah, the extra 2 Queens for creep really, really did help out a lot. And it was good that she had speed just in the nick of time.
Hellion still controlling the map entirely. TY able to take an easy 3rd base, just drop it down.
Yeah, that center of the map is so hard for Zerg to kind of get control of, especially with Zerglings because of Howard is kind of... There's like a little hallway that Helens can just sit in and kill Infinity Zerglings.
Nice micro there, keeping that drone alive.
Yeah.
And the Banshees are looking to get some damage. Even with 2 Spore Crawlers, somehow TY is able to squeak in and get even more damage. 5 drones going down, 6 drones, and going to fly away with no casualties.
Yeah, still really doing a lot of work with these Banshees. We saw that from Dream as well, just, constant follow-ups with these Banshees and finding what he can.
She actually forgot to fully saturate the gases in the main. She's only got 1 in each, it looks like.
1 and 2. Yeah, good point, Valdez.
We're seeing her make 1, 2 mutas at a time. She's very much down on gas right now.
Yeah, look at that mineral bank. So this is a big mistake. She finally notices in the main base, but obviously had to pull them off when the Hellions were coming in earlier on. So that's a bit of a mistake, and it's really going to put your muta count behind at this point, because that was a long time ago that the Hellions came in.
Yeah, miss out on a lot of gas.
And look at that. Look at that 2-2. Already a third of the way done. 1-1 has been finished for TY, and TY is going to be moving into the middle of the map to look for a timing. And look at that Scarlett's creep spread. Finally, we're seeing some of our famous creep spread be done. But TY is not afraid. He does have the Widow Mines. He does have a pretty healthy count of bio.
And some nice Hellion tanking in the front. Going to really put down that, AoE damage onto the Lings in the front.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage. He is up 30 supply, so his army supply is significantly more. 96 to 50, almost doubling the supply in army.
Wow, he's just got a huge army at this point.
Oh, and now he made Hellbats, which means it's like infinity times stronger. And this is going to be a very, very hard push to hold on to.
This spread is unbelievable. Scarlett is trying to get some damage down, but the Widowmine hit is huge. And TY is pushing forward. This is the last stand for Scarlett, and a big pickup from TY does keep a lot of those Marines alive. He's still got a bunch of the Widowmines in the back still alive, and he is pushing onto the base.
He's pushing on, and I don't think there's anything left for Scarlett to do. She's trying to make Zerglings where she can, but, I mean, when you're in this kind of situation between production buildings, it's so hard to make Banelings in time as well to defend the hatchery. That is finally getting focused down.
Hatchery will be focused down here. Banelings coming down the ramp, but not getting much damage. Lings do get a decent surround on what's left here. But again, so many medevacs to keep all these Marines alive. And we do have reinforcements coming across the map just now. More Banelings being made, and it finally gets cleaned up, but with reinforcements coming across, they do need to regroup a bit here.
Yeah, still no Banelings left over. They've all kind of they hit the remaining Widow Mines, and now a pretty healthy number of Marines and a lot of medivacs, which means it's going to be very, very hard to deal with. Down goes that third base.
And you know what? He pushed onto the third base, takes out the third base. That fourth base is totally open. There's nothing there. That's going down.
Ultra exposed, man. And yeah, now more Widow Mines coming in. Drilling Claw's almost upgraded as well. Scarlett does have the 2-2 upgrade advantage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Not with this many medivacs and bio. All split up in really nice positioning.
Trying to clean it up with mutas. Does a decent job of part of it, but it doesn't look like there's much on the ground. If she can get a decent Baneling hit, she does push it back for now.
Not too bad. I mean, if she can get rid of all these medivacs, it will really slow down TY's push, and maybe she'll have enough breathing space. But this parade push is just not ending.
Yeah. She lost her third base. She's going to lose her fourth base. She is remaking that third. But again, she is very much on the back foot. Third base not even finished. She's mining off of 2 bases. Whereas TY has 4 CCs. He's got 3 bases fully up and mining with mules, of course. He can take that fourth whenever he wants. He's got full map control. I don't even think he needs it at this point.
Yeah, at this point, just being on equal economy or even 1 base ahead at this second, like, this is more than TY needs to kind of close out the game with the cost-efficient army, with the 50 supply lead. From here, I think it might just be a formality, Valdez.
May just be. Cleaning up that creep in the middle of the map, because why not? Probably going to push in here once he gets a decent spread. Going to push forward his Widow Mines. Scarlett trying to pull off a life, trying to pick off as much as she can with her mutas, but this is so many Marines.
Here we go, the final stand of Scarlett. Does she have enough to take on everything that TY has? Not bad. Not bad at all.
I don't think there were many Widow Mines in this mix, actually.
Yeah, but still, there's still going to be a bit of a follow-up as stuff kind of parades across the map still, and only meters remain.
It's about that, those reinforcements. She is able to hold it off just barely, but she's only got mutas left. Where are the banelings? There are none. She's making lings right now. TY could actually just focus down the hatchery if he wants, but he's going to go for the units. Pretty smart here.
Oh, and the Widow Mines are going to get a decent hit off on the mutas.
Taking a lot of damage are the mutas.
And from here, I don't think there's anything left. The camel's back has been broken, Valdez.
It looks like it, man.
And we will be seeing GG in just a second as these banelings crash in. The last hope for Scarlett.
Those splits, though. Unbelievable micro. GG. Scarlett does go down 3-1 to TY. Put up a decent fight, but TY, he's looking on form. Really got to give it to this guy. He's playing spectacularly in these matches.
Very fun game. Scarlett showing a wide array of aggression. And it was very refreshing to see, and it's good to see a foreigner giving it a good go here at these Korean leagues.
Yeah, she did her best. But in the end, TY is just too good of an opponent. I mean,
he's in form, man. He's playing very, very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we saw TY play so well at the beginning of Pro League of last year, and he went kind of into the slump towards the end of the year, but I think he's back, man. He's looking really good. He's on point.
Yeah, he's looking very on point for the end of this year and into GSL and SSL. And whatever else comes his way, Pro League, no doubt he'll be making a showing there.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, everyone's kind of getting ready for the next step, the next year. Such a big year for Korea, for StarCraft in Korea.
Yeah, it's going to be huge next year, guys. Make sure you're spreading the word. But guys, we will go into an interview with TY. Let's see what he has to say.
축하드립니다, 전태양 선수.
네, 감사합니다.
네, 오늘 승리하시면 저랑 하기로 한 세레머니가 있었죠. 기억하시죠?
예.
자, 하나,
You
둘,
promised me a
셋.
ceremony when you win.
네.
Show it.
많이
And he
기쁘시죠?
gives a
소감이
high five.
어떠세요?
Wow.
이렇게
Sick
상대
ceremonies.
선수에 대한 좀
Here at
스타일
SSL.
파악이 굉장히 많이 안 돼
Super
있어가지고
impressive.
굉장히 불안했는데 이렇게 이기게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요.
He says, I didn't really know the style of Scarlett, so I couldn't really prepare. So he was a bit nervous for that.
네, 오늘 전태양 선수가
But he's
상대한
really
선수는
happy for the
전 세계
victory.
스타투 팬들이 선정한 북미 최고의 선수잖아요. 혹시 사샤 선수와 대결하신 적이 있나요?
해외에서
Have you ever played
활동하시는
against Scarlett
선수랑
before? Is the question.
이 플레이를 좀 챙겨본 거 외에는 정보가 없었어요. 그래가지고 첫 경기, 두 번째 경기
She plays overseas,
초반부터 굉장히
so he only watched a few
네.
replays of her. So he didn't have much information of her.
네, 사실 전태양 선수
So he thought it was going to be a
대기실에서
tough match, but
외국인
he was able to pull it
선수들만의
off.
빌드가 있다고 끝까지 긴장을 안 놓치시던데 오늘 경기에서 느끼신 외국인 빌드는 어떤 겁니까?
외국인 선수한테는 한국 선수한테는 없는 꼭 자기만의 빌드가 꼭 하나씩 있더라고요. 그래서
네.
그 빌드를 좀 파악하려고
He says
많이
he thinks
노력을
every
했고요.
foreign player has their own builds
빌드를 좀
that
파악
not many
어느 정도
Korean
한
programmers
순간
have.
경기 스코어를 떠나서 제가 이길 수 있다고 생각을 했어요.
네, 승기를 확신하셨군요. 최근 연습 승률이 많이 좋지 않아서 걱정이 많으셨다고 들었어요. 어때요?
But he
오늘
said if he was able to figure out the
플랜의
patterns of the foreign
깊이를
players,
어느
he
정도
would be
터득하신
very
것 같나요?
confident that he would be able to win.
오늘 경기는 이겼는데 전체적으로 뭐 판짝이나 심리전 같은 부분에서 샤샤 선수한테 굉장히 많이 밀렸다고 생각을 해요. 그래가지고
네.
스코어를 좀 앞서고 있는
Even though I
상황에서
won,
굉장히 많이 불안했는데
I'm not that
앞으로는 좀 더
satisfied with my
경기
performance
외적으로
today. He said he was really
판짝이를
nervous.
좀더 노력해야 될 것 같아요.
네, 사실 전태양 선수는 유독 개인 리그와 인연이 없었잖아요. 오늘 개인 리그
He said he'll have to learn how to control his
팬들과 함께
mindset
기분을
and how to
나누셔야죠.
not be nervous
팬들에게
for future
말씀해
matches.
제가 저희 팀이 작년에 프로리그 우승을 했는데
네.
그 외에 또 개인적으로는 개인 리그에서 굉장히 많이 일찍 떨어졌는데 이번에는 어렵게 16강 올라온 만큼 기회가
He
왔을 때
says
놓치지
even though my
않고
team was
꼭
able to win in
잡아가지고,
Pro League,
네.
네, 높이 올라갈 수 있도록
he didn't do too
하겠습니다.
well in individual
전태양
leagues.
선수 승리를 다시 한번 진심으로 축하드립니다.
네, 감사합니다.
So he wants to make it towards the further
네,
rounds of
이렇게
these
해서
individual
오늘 경기
leagues
결과
for
첫
this
번째
season.
경기에서는 조중혁 선수, 두 번째 경기에서는
So that was TY that we just heard from. Says he was a bit nervous, but he was playing on point, man. I have to say,
Yeah,
he may
he's
have been
playing
nervous, but it didn't really show in his play.
Yeah, very impressive from TY and everyone in general. We're going to have a quick look at the match results.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Dream was able to take out Solar here 3-1. Solar was able to take one match on merry-go-round, but that was about it. So Dream will advance to the round of 16.
He was looking insane, by the way. Like, very inspirational, impressive Terran play.
Super solid macro Terran. awesome play. Definitely look forward to that guy playing in the future. And then we had Life taking out Flash 3-0. Made him look silly even, if I dare say, about the god of StarCraft. Life.
Dare you say that, Valdez?
Life was just playing way too good.
Way too good and took full advantage of Flash's shortcomings of not making Thors. Yeah, very nicely done.
Yep. And so Life will advance to the round of 16, of course. And then we had TY taking out Scarlett. Scarlett playing a wide array of aggressions at different points in the game.
She made it look fun at the very least. Unfortunately, she went down to TY 1-3, but still, great showing from her, and I hope we get to see more of her here in the future.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. But TY looking on form. He will advance to the round of 16. And guys, next week, actually, we will have on the 24th, the next day of the round of 32, we're going to have Sky High versus Gumiho in a TVT. Stats versus Innovation in a PVT. That should be pretty cool as well. And then we got Patience up against Deer in a ZVT. So a wide array of matchups and players.
I don't know if it's the ZVT at the bottom one. We'll have to wait and see, Valdez. I don't know if Deer plays Terran, man.
Oh, man, I didn't even...
Yeah. But,
okay.
Yeah, it's still a sick day nonetheless.
Still a wide array of...
a wide array. Sky High versus Gumiho is going to be probably the match of the day there. No, Stats and Innovation will be a lot of fun too, but Sky High showing amazing TVT, and then Gumiho, such a unique player.
And guys, we were talking about it before a bit earlier. Pro League will start next week. Will be on the 22nd. That is Monday at 7 o'clock KST. It's going to be CJ Entis versus Samsung Galaxy Khan. And then Startail and Yoli Flashfulls versus Prime in match number 2.
That's going to be sick. I'm going to be so sad that I won't be here for the start of Pro League.
You're going to be on the plane.
I'm going to be on the plane, man. So, yep, I will be back in 2 weeks' time, starting from a couple days' time.
We'll miss you, man. But until that time, me and Wolf will hold down the fort. It's been a great day casting with you, Moonglade.
Absolutely fantastic day, Valdez.
They can follow you at MoongladeAU on Twitter. You can follow me at Brendan Valdez. But anyway, guys, it was a great day of matches today. I hope you enjoyed it. So see you next time.
Detroit